Hello, 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 my collectors, and welcome back to my channel, Dollcest, and we're here for another unboxing video. And what are we unboxing today? Well, today we're not unboxing any dolls. We're actually going to unbox a playset. And it's actually the Monster High Draculaura Secret Potion Room. I'm sorry, I was about to say potion, but it's Potion Room. And I created kind of like a new setting for the potion room just because I have a little project that I'm going to share with you guys in the future, but I'm kind of like in the very beginning stages of that project, and I needed kind of like a dungeon-y stone cellar kind of vibes, and I wanted this to add to it just because I wanted it to be kind of like just in the future you guys will see. But anyway, I made it, and will be part of the setting of this situation here. So I bought the secret potion room because it would be part of the grander scheme of things for this area. So let's get right to it, and you guys can see in the front kind of like what the items are that it comes with. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't turn on the light. I'm sorry. You guys can kind of sort of see what the items are straight out the gate. It's like a table. It has like the coffin walls and things of that nature. You get a little illustration of kind of like how you can set it up here at the bottom. It tells you that it's for ages 4 and up. On the side, it shows you everything that it includes. It says some assembly required. It says on the back, Draculaura Secret Potion Room. Count Fabulous hangs upside down, as you guys can see here in the illustration, and bring it a little closer. Then we have Brew Up Some Magic, and we have a picture of Draculaura sitting on the stool with the full playset, and we kind of also see some of the color changing aspects here with the cauldron. So let's unbox all the pieces and put it all together. And it says here that we have 12 pieces, so this should be fun. BRB. So here we have all the pieces freed from the box, and we are going to put it together. But I think I'm gonna put it all together off camera just to not bore you guys with all that extra stuff and, you know, follow the instructions. So, BRB. Okay, and we're back, kind of done with the basic setup of the table. So we have our table here where we conduct our experiments. So with this, we could actually do this. Before I started setting everything up, I was thinking originally of making it look like this, because obviously there's a door that works here that opens up, and you can walk in right here. As you guys can see, it has a fully functioning door, which I love. So boom, we have that little section like that. Or yeah, that's actually kind of like the only way, unless I moved it to where it would be facing kind of sort of away from us. And then we would have the door, which would open towards us, and then kind of like the experiments would be in that kind of sort of section over there. I don't necessarily like it like this. I kind of prefer it this way for some reason, just because that way we can kind of play more with the set. And then if we ever really want to make it look like it's in a closed room and we're out in a more spacious area and it's kind of like a secret getaway, we could always just close it up and open the door and make believe like I was also walking in, and then it opens up into, or we could do it like this when filming the scene and open it up, and it opens up into the room. Boom, 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 which is super cute. And on the outside of the lockers, so you guys can see, it does say Draculaura, which obviously is Frankenstein's locker. Then we have Draculaura that says Fanglastic, and it's pink. And then we obviously have Claudine with her purple locker and the claw marks and everything. So that is super cute. The details are super adorbs. The chair is super cute. It actually does swivel around. I think that's ingenious. So let me just turn this around so that you guys can kind of see how I'm going to set this up. So this will kind of be like this. We can put the chair here. Super cute. This kind of holds our spell book. This has some water play elements. I believe if you pour cold water on this, it reveals a spell. We'll put that here because that's technically how it's supposed to go. And then we'll put the cauldron on top as well because the cauldron, you fill this up also with cold water and it does have color changing elements. We have our bottles of, ingredients, of magical ingredients to use for our potions. We'll put these right on the table together because we're trying to make some shake, right? Boom. Put this to the side. We have the count, and we can put the count on the table, or we can also hang the count upside down in the locker. But since the locker is gonna remain open and it's back there and I don't want to disturb anything, we'll leave him right on the side of the table. This is super cute because you can have this with the red eyes and the flame, or you can bring this down and it's not lit. Super cute. I love this. Love, love, love. Put that here. I'll actually just move this over and put this over here. And then, of course, we have our black flowers. I feel like this should go somewhere, but where does it go? Where does this go? I don't know, but we're gonna put it right now. We're just gonna add it to the table right here. Or we could also add it to the shelves over here that we can't really see, but these are functioning shelves. So we could put the flowers there. And then we also have this spooky spoon, I want to say, or a stir to stir our potions. I think, maybe, possibly. Who knows? But we'll just put it there, just cause. And our own little piece that does not come with the playset, but that we're gonna use just because I thought of American Horror Story in a way, and kind of like, I forgot there's another movie show that had like I think it's A Discovery of Witches or something like that had a head in a trunk, and we're gonna add this to our wonderful space. She is an oracle head, so she can and will tell us what is going on in the future with our future. So thank you for joining me today as we unboxed Draculaura's secret potion room from Monster High and Mattel. And please let me know in the comments down below if you liked this video. Also, if you did like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to share the video with like-minded individuals that you feel that would enjoy watching this content. And remember to hit the bell so that you are notified of all of my future videos, so that, of course, I can see you in my next one, right? Right. Boom. So with that being said, bye, guys. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.